My name is Jim Murphy. I've been at Bentley University for 30 years. I coach men's lacrosse, the only varsity lacrosse coach the school's ever had. And with Max, there really wasn't a recruiting process other than his dad and he came up for a visit. They were in the area visiting multiple schools, not knowing much about him with his lack of lacrosse background at the time. We just said, hey, if you come here and work hard, we'll find a spot for you. And that was the gist of the recruiting process. Athletically, Max was a wrestler. On the wrestling mat, you can't ask your teammate to help you. So knowing that determination and drive and work ethic was something that we knew we would get for him. And then from there, he was one player that would put in the work and the extra effort to do everything that he had to.
My name's Max Adler. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I went to Northfield Mount Herman, which is in western Massachusetts. So I chose Bentley because I knew I wanted to go to a business school. Academically, it was exactly what I was looking for as one of the top business schools in the country. Going into my freshman year, it was definitely a little intimidating just because a lot of the kids that were going out for the team were all Americans in high school, all state. And I really had very limited experience, which kind of showed up the first day of just like my stick skills and everything else wasn't there like everyone else. So what I relied on was the work ethic I learned from wrestling, and just if I could work harder than everyone else, then that's what could make up for my lack of skill. I just remember I always focused on doing the best I possibly could at lacrosse or in school. It wasn't choosing one or the other. It was just allocating time to be as successful as possible in both. So then I remember thinking back to an alumni lacrosse game, Nick Mesite, who's the director of my group. He was like, oh, I work in finance at ESPN. I remember when I was in Israel, he's like, someone just left to go to grad school. We have an opening in our group, are you interested in interviewing? And I said, I absolutely would. So I remember in Israel, when I was training with the Israel national team, I was doing Skype interviews with ESPN to just try to get that process going. And I think the week I got back from Israel is when I interviewed here and then ended up getting the job here. The thing that motivates me the most is winning championships and supporting my teammates and coaches and people that have invested in me and took a chance on me.